I'm live. There's no film. Welcome to my second stream of the weekend. I'm currently watching bonus coverage of the Jets-Buccaneers game, and things, as typical on any given Sunday, have gone bonkers. So, the morning game was the Eagles-Rams, which ended on a blocked field goal kick that Philly returned for a touchdown. It was the second blocked field goal of the day that they had that helped them come back against the Rams. And now I'm watching the Jets-Buccaneers. The Jets just blocked a field goal and returned it for a touchdown. But Tampa Bay's trying to come back now. Baker Mayfield had a long pass to Egbuka. Right now, there's another pass to Egbuka that's questionable as to whether it's complete or not. It was ruled incomplete. The Bucs have called a timeout to try and get replay to look at it. Because it's under 2 minutes, they can't throw a challenge flag. Egbuka wants to know why they haven't gone to replay yet. And they're not going to do it. And Bowles is not happy. And now they got to pass off to Sterling Shepard, who broke free. They're well within field goal range again. There's a Jets player limping on the defense. There's about 1:15 left in the game. So, the Cardinals game won't start until 1:25. So we got about 6.5 minutes left for that. And now they've run the ball. The Jets no longer have any timeouts to ice the field goal kicker. And this will be interesting. Can the Jets repeat what the Eagles did? When trailing by 17, which has happened in 146 games for the Jets, they've only won one of them. They tied another. Yeah, and that's the thing. The Packers also had a lead against the Woeful Browns. The Browns came roaring back and won the game. So now they've got to do a serious look at their O-line protection for this field goal. Somehow the D lineman jumped over between the center and the guard to be able to block the kick real easily. Will McDonald was the one who both blocked it and returned it. You bet they're going to be watching him like a hawk. Let's see what happens. Oh, he got it through and he got it in. So the Bucks avoid disaster. The Jets are still winless and no doubt heartbroken, although Aaron Glenn, the new coach, is applauding the effort. And Todd Bowles, no doubt, is relieved. Oh, in other news, my Sun Devils won yesterday, and they'll be on Fox again live against TCU at home. So now it's the Cardinals' turn. We're at commercial, so nothing's being missed. And let's see. Yeah, I need the light on over there because I've got, again, too much glare coming in from the outside. And this is officially attempt 2 to see if I'm having any issues with an unstable connection. That's, for some reason, not going well. I think I need to close the blinds a little more. Okay. I don't know why. Maybe because I need to lean back so I can be covered by the light. I can be in the light. So, we got the action about ready to start. No Brock Purdy. It'll be the Mac Jones show again. There's no Jawan Jennings either in terms of the wide receiver core. Adam Amin and Mark Sanchez are the crew calling the game. So, I don't know what the temperature is going to be. Last time it was over 90 degrees, and people in the sunny part of the stadium just split. Barely anyone was in the seats. And from what I can see, if this is correct, we're going to have a repeat of last year. People in NorCal just can't stand the sun. Crowd does sound loud. According to the sideline reporter, he's feeling a lot better, but not good enough to play against the Cardinals. Good for us. So, this will be a very, I know, understatement of the millennium, very interesting game. Mac Jones has got the towel over his head as he's looking over the plays on his wrist. The kicker is Eddie Pinheiro for the Niners. So the Cardinals get to receive. Good. And they're going to return it. And there's room in the middle. And DeMercado's going to the 35 and gets to the 39. So great return for the Cardinals. And of course, Kyler Murray is going to be the starting QB. The key targets for him today will be his tight end Trey McBride and his number one wide receiver Marvin Harrison Jr. James Conner's in the backfield for the Cardinals. Murray's in the shotgun right now. And fakes the handoff to Conner. And he gets the pass off, and it's caught by Ryman, the backup tight end, who's out there for the first play of the game. We also have Michael Wilson as a wide receiver. So that's a lot of talent the Cardinals have. And unfortunately for the Cardinals, Paris Johnson Jr., their left tackle, is out. Second and 8. Murray back to pass again. Gets it off quick again. Gets it off to Ryman again, who gets more yards this time. About 6. And officially it's 3rd and 1. 49ers still have Nick Bosa on the line. They also have a rookie. They got Fred Warner as a linebacker along with D. Winters and a nickel package for the secondary. 2 rookies there. Nobody looks like a world beater in my opinion. And we have a handoff to Conner, but he cannot make it. That was a long 1-yarder. He got maybe a half a yard. And yes, Robert Saleh is the D coordinator for the Niners after getting fired from the Jets. I think he was with them before he became the head coach, too. Oh, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Yes, they are going to go for it to Conner again, and he makes it. Barely, but he makes it. Yeah, they are waiting it for a 1st down. These early 4th downs in your own territory, they just drive me nuts. They called James Conner Concrete Conner. Yeah, he's a tough runner. And another handoff to Conner, who spins out and tries to get around the edge. And he gets forced out of bounds, but not before getting 6 yards. And now there's a flag on the play. Oh, if it's a face mask? But the line judge is signaling it's against the Cardinals. So maybe it's offsetting penalties. This time I got a drink with me. The last of my lemonade. So it was a dual face mask penalty on the offense and the defense. That's a first, at least for me. Yep. Okay. So that gain was wiped out. Ball's back at the 49 of the Cardinals. And fake hand off to Connor. Pass to McBride, who gets the same amount of yards that Connor got on the run that was called back. Well, actually, he got a yard less. So it's 2nd and 5. And when the first official timeout comes, I'll go over what's happened in the early games, and there were a lot of them, and they were pretty bonkers. We got false start as Johnson's replacement, Beecham, was the guilty party, 68. Now, Beecham is in his 162nd start. It's his 4th season out of SMU, but so it's 2nd and 10 now. Murray back to pass, gets it to Connor, who breaks a tackle and is brought down from behind. That was kind of an odd tackle. But he got the first down. Thankfully, he wasn't hurt. Oh, it's the hip drop tackle. That's supposed to be banned. Another case of the refs swallowing their whistles or keeping the flags in their holsters. Murray is having issues getting the play call in or getting the right personnel in the proper place. So he calls timeout. Oh no, they called delay a game. They're ranked 4th from last in terms of penalty yards, the Cardinals are, so that's why those wins they've had haven't been terribly impressive. Murray back to pass. He's in trouble, but he's running out of it, and he gets back to what appears to be original line of scrimmage. His blind side was uncovered due to a corner blitz, but Murray had plenty of speed to get away from it. So he got 6. Got a tight end in motion. It's a pass off to DeMercado, or is it Benson? No, it was Benson. D. Winters on the tackle for the Niners. He got a yard, and that was it. All right. Well, despite the sparse crowd on one side of the stadium, the people they're getting really loud. There's Greg Dortch in motion. Murray back to pass. Oh, tipped at the line. Intended for Benson, tipped by Huff, number 47. So let's see if the Cardinals go for a field goal or they punt it. They're going to go for the field goal. Chance to get some early points. It's going to be a 57-yard attempt. The kick is up, and it's no good. His season long was 50, but the ball drifted off to the right. So disappointing start to the game. Let's see what the Niners offense can do. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I need to promote the fact that I'm going to be doing a Sunday night football game in a different spot. So the scores will have to wait. I gotta... There we go. Gotta take care of some house cleaning first. I can only hope and pray that the Sunday night football game will be at least exciting. One team has to win, right? Oh, yeah, the divisional series starts on October 4th for baseball. Mariners are doing a great job holding off the Astros and trying to win the AL West title. So because of the missed field goal, San Francisco gets the ball at where the field goal was missed. Mac Jones had a pretty good debut. And he's back to pass right now. Gets it off to Christian McCaffrey, who unfortunately is healthy from a Cardinals perspective. Juszczyk is there too. The other wide receivers are Luke Farrell, Ricky Pearsall, and Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Trent Williams was thought to be injured, but he's going to be there. But the left guard is on IR. McCaffrey is stopped on the next play. Tomlinson, number 94, with the tackle for the Cardinals defense. Darius Robinson and the ageless Calais Campbell are also on the line. They've got Josh Sweat, the free agent from the Phillies, or the Eagles, in the linebacking core. Unfortunately, the secondary is beat up, but they still got some key pieces there, like Buda Baker. Third and 4, Jones back to pass, and he's in trouble, but he's able to get it, but the pass is overthrown to Pearsall. So, 3 and out. Defense does its job. And Josh Sweat was the one coming in off the right side. Actually, Jones got sandwiched between Sweat and another linebacker, Browning. So, Morstead is going to punt it for the Niners. And it's fair caught by Dortch at about the 7 or 8. So, Cardinals are not punished for missing the field goal. Further. And they had the outro music, Jimmy Eat World from Mesa. Wise of them to choose Arizona bands when it comes to the Cardinals. Of course, San Francisco's long been the hotbed of rock and roll. Okay, like I promised, scores from earlier in the day. The Jaguars held off the Texans. It was another close game. Steelers did likewise with the Patriots, so Aaron Rodgers gets another win in New England. Let's see. I got to go to the complete scoreboard here. Besides the Cowboys-Bears, which Fox considers America's game of the week, and the Bears are up 7-0. All right. Oh, my goodness. The Seahawks are up 20-0 against the Saints. The Chargers are up only by 3 over the Broncos. Good golly, Miss Molly. Now it's 21-0. Okay. But in the early games, the Colts, it looked like it was close initially against the Titans, but they pulled away from them on the road, ended up winning by 21. The Vikings stuffed it down the Bengals' throat. Carson Wentz, very impressive debut for his new team. I think it's his 6th in 6 years. Told you about the Eagles and the Buccaneers. The Commanders also were dominant against the Raiders. And the Panthers shut out the Falcons. I'm not 100% sure, but all right. So I was able to do the reconnect thing without having to restart the stream completely. Hopefully that does the trick. Because all my other devices are off. Save for the modem and the TV. The computer's in the same position as it was before. YouTube says I have an excellent connection. Okay, McCaffrey's running the ball. He gets a very significant gain and gets a first down. So Arizona's had the ball for 21 minutes and a half. Desperately needed rest for the defense. Though San Francisco will get the ball back to start the second half. Okay, Nash, I hope that's you who came back. And now someone went away. Jones back to pass. It's batted in the air, and it's incomplete. 79. Batted it down. Mustafer, backup lineman. So 2nd and 10. 1:13 left in the half. Jones back to pass. Under pressure. Gets it. Oh, McCaffrey dropped the ball. Was right in his hands. Must have turned his head while he was trying to catch the ball. That never usually works well. And he was going to get hit real hard because the Cardinals' secondary was coming on. Third and 10, 1:08 left. Jones back to pass again. He gets a receiver open at midfield. It is Pearsall. And Jones is trying to do the no-huddle thing as the clock winds down. Jones back to pass again. The Cardinals blitzing. He gets McCaffrey, who is forced out of bounds by Wilson and Melton. .42 seconds left. Jones back to pass again. He gets it to Pearsall again, who extends to get the first down. And now finally San Francisco calls their first timeout with 34 seconds left. So all I can do is look at the scores again. Cowboys have tied it up. Both the Broncos and Chargers have scored touchdowns. So there you have that. Okay, back to the action. Jones tried to get Pearsall, but it's incomplete. Oh, wait, we got a flag. Haven't had too many of those. Okay, so the reconnect did work after all. And we have holding against the Niners on that last pass attempt. So it's 3-3. Niners are trying to drive, but they're now backed up 1st and 20 to the 49 of the Cardinals. Jones back to pass. Does the quick outlet to Bourne, the expatriate, and now Jones calls the second timeout. 26 seconds left. All right, so hopefully I don't have to do any more troubleshooting. Again, trial and error. Really hope the Bears get their first win against the Cowboys, and they've had 2 seconds on the clock. And Bourne got to the original line of scrimmage and then some. It's now 2nd and 9. All right. I'm live again. I ain't giving up. I'm not giving up on my Cardinals. They just got a good gain. It's now 3rd and 3. As Benson goes repeatedly in motion. And let's see. They got a timeout in time. They were having issues with the play call. I do not know. If you're talking about the game, should be ending in about an hour and a half. If we're talking about my networking issues, who knows? Nothing has changed from yesterday. I don't know why I'm getting all of a sudden this lag. This will take a significant amount of troubleshooting on my part. Something I haven't done in a while, to be honest. Okay, we got a handoff to DeMercado, and he's stuffed. And they lost a yard. So after all that, oh, they're going to go for it on 4th. They're at the 49ers, 49. Murray back to pass. And he got it to Wilson for the first down. You're facing Caleb Williams? Oh, someone else joined too. Welcome. Take off your jacket and stay a while. Okay. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done the fantasy league thing. All right. So DeMercado got 1 yard on a run, and now 2nd and 9. Murray is under center for the first time in a while. And it's a handoff to Fryer, the rookie. Oh, and he's broken out! He's gotten to the 25, to the 20, to 15, forced out of bounds. Oh! I don't know who the heck else is watching unless they chat me up. Don't forget to like and subscribe. She actually subscribed to me earlier. I was watching her stream with the Vikings against the Bengals, which the Vikings, of course, won handily. And she actually asked for my link to make sure she subscribes to my Redbird Fever channel. And now we got another run. This time it's the end around to Dortch, the wide receiver. He gets past the 10. So it's clear trying to run straight up the gut isn't working. Seven minutes left in the third. An even distribution of run and pass for the Cardinals. Best drive of the game so far. Marino back to pass. Tried to get it to McBride, but it went through his hands, and he was really well covered. This would be a good time, I think, for Murray to rediscover his running mojo. It's 3rd and 6. Harrison is in motion. Murray back to pass again. He gets it. Oh, no! Another drop! This time it was DeMercado. Wide open on the side. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, no. I don't know. It didn't look like he turned his head at all. It's like DeMercado short-armed the catch attempt. So now Ryland's going to attempt a 28-yard field goal. The kick is up, and it is good. Oh! All that went on, and the Cardinals could only muster 3 points. So I am not going to try and check the ESPN scores here. It's clear I've got network issues emanating from the laptop here. So I'll check things out. For some reason, Fox no longer shows scores of other games on the game they're broadcasting. CBS still does. I don't know why Fox doesn't. I know they've got a somewhat wider scoreboard on the bottom, but it's also got a clear background so you can see through what is being pasted on there. So, give me a minute. So Seattle's still beating up on New Orleans. Denver's taken the lead on... Thank you for being a nice host to the chair. Denver's taking the lead on the Chargers, and the Bears are up now by 10, but Nash, you already knew that. Ryland is kicking it off, and it's picked up at the 6, and Sky Moore gets it up to the 36. So let's see what the defense of the Cardinals can do. It's getting kind of late for what it's worth to have ice cream. Fall officially starts tomorrow. Although here in Northwest Oregon, temperatures are still pretty decent for the afternoon. Okay, Jones back to pass. Oh, he got Pearsall open at midfield. Brought down at the Cardinals 47. Number 28 on the tackle for the Cardinals. Use chicken motion. Jones under center, fakes the hand off to McCaffrey. He goes to pass. He gets Pearsall again, but not for much of a gain. Buda Baker on the good tackle. Oh, CeeDee Lamb hurt. Second and 2. They gave him a nice forward progression there. Oh, and McCaffrey goes through a hole and is brought down finally at the 23, his number's sake. And the Cardinals defense is picking a bad time to give up big plays. Thompson and Wilson eventually combine to make the tackle. Another run for McCaffrey, and again he's able to get distance by going outside. He initially looked like it was going to be bottled up, but there's a flag on the play. With 4:33 left on the clock in the third. Holding on the offense. 84 is the guilty party. That was Bourne. And yep. And then tried to act like he wasn't holding after it was over. First and 17. Jones back to pass. Under pressure, he manages to get the pass off, and Pearsall made a great catch at the 25. Like Purdy, he's an Arizona boy. Oh, fingertip catch. And he did a good job of protecting himself from the tackle made by Burke, number 29. Just went straight down to avoid a potential massive hit. Pearsall's the star of the wide receiving core today for the Niners. Under 4 minutes now. Jones back to pass again. And it's got McCaffrey, who was forced out of bounds by Milton. And another Cardinal appears to be hurt on the sideline. That was Davis Gauthier. He's going to stay out. Number 27, it appears. Clock is running. You need a Williams interception, ironically enough. Jones back to pass, and he got Pearsall yet again, who's forced out of bounds by Thompson at the 8. Yeah, the Cardinals secondary went by too fast for me at the beginning of the broadcast to see who got hurt, but their big cornerback addition in the second round of the draft was one of them. So Brian Robinson Jr., who is the ex-Commander, is spelling McCaffrey. He got about 5. And now Jones is hurt. But he's hanging in there, apparently. And Martinez's backup is looking like he might be ready to go in. Jones got slobber knockered on the previous play. Juszczyk is in motion. Now he's in the backfield. McCaffrey gets the handoff and is stopped just short of the goal line. So it'll be 3rd and goal. Sorry if I don't agree with Williams being intercepted, unless it doesn't lead to anything. Because I want the Bears to win. .111 left in the 3rd. It's 3rd and goal. Let's see if the Cardinals can hold. Jones hands it off to McCaffrey, who does not make it. He is stopped. No gain. Thompson on the final tackle. And Jones is really hurt. He barely was able to get that handoff done. So it's 4th down. And it looks like they're going to go for it. Although the clock is winding down on the play clock. I don't know if he's going to get it off in time. Oh, they say he did. Oh! They did not get it! Oh, that was a messed up play from the beginning. Jones' shoulder pad is back out. McCaffrey got popped as he was set to make the catch. Wow. That's huge. Wilson with the hit. All right. So, now the problem is the Cardinals face the fact that they're on their own 1-yard line and could be hit for a safety. This is where Murray's got to have the feet don't fail me now attitude. If he gets pressured, he's got to get the hell out of Dodge and make his way down the green grass. And he's done it successfully. He did it a couple times in the first half. I don't know why he's not doing it now. It's like, why are you getting away from the stuff that worked? It doesn't help that Connor's hurt. And I know the 49ers have had field goal issues, but you got to take the points, man. All this trying to be manly stuff and go for it on 4th down when The field goal percentage still favors over the fourth down try percentage. As Fox is advertising all their late night shows. A lot of game shows they have. Man, Wilson timed that hit just perfectly. McCaffrey barely got his hand on the ball, and bam! So now, the ball is officially at the 1.5, so there's still a bit more room to work with. Let's see what the Cardinals can do here. And Murray's going to go back to pass. He gets it out quickly, gets Harrison to catch it, thankfully, for once. And that was the last play of the third quarter, as it turns out. So they got to walk all the way to the other end of the field. And Faith No More is the choice of outro music. Very apropos. Okay. Oh, they got a passing TD. I don't know if you would normally root for the Bears. I forget that you're closer to Minnesota. And let's see. And maybe Kansas City. But yeah, you're a Bills fan, so maybe you couldn't care as much. Hello, who's ever joined me during this commercial break as the third quarter has come to a close. Take off your jacket and stay a while. Feel free to chat me up. Whoever you are. So, it's been quite a day in the NFL. And I'm hoping my Cardinals can make it to 3-0. It's tied up at 6, but the Cardinals are on the move. Officially, the ball has been placed at what looks like the 8-yard line. Plenty of 49er fans in the shade. Murray doing an audible. Got a back to his right. And he hands it off to the back. It's Benson, and it looks like he gets a first down. Oh, no, wait a minute. They make him short again. don't understand what's the deal with these ball placements. So they really got to get some push if they're going to run this. It's just maybe not even a quarter of a yard to get. They fake the run. Murray's back to pass, and he's in trouble. But now's when he could really, and he winds up throwing it out of bounds. They're discussing whether he did the intentional grounding thing. So, slight relief in that they're not going to call it a safety. And the referee is clarifying what it takes to get a safety. But Gillikin is at the very far end of the end zone. He's able to get the punt off because they didn't seriously try and rush it. And Moore is stopped at midfield, although he made an effort to try and break the tackle. And the game apparently is who wants to score a touchdown. At this point, none of them do. Oh, yeah, I need to make you a mod. So, your grandma is a Packers fan. That's interesting. Let's see. No, that's not what I want to do. Let's see. Okay, here we go. You have been modded officially again. Thanks for the reminder. It's yet another heart attack game in the NFL. Let's see what other potential heart attack games are out there. The only really close one has been the Chargers and Broncos. The Saints have actually gotten a touchdown. The Bears have added an extra touchdown, like Nash said. And the Broncos have added a field goal. So, let's see if the Cardinals can hang on defensively and then get back to their yard gaining ways from back in the first half. The 49ers should not be able to be this successful against the Cardinals offense with all the injuries they've had. Yes, you're blue again. Congratulations. You deserve it. And we have a fake handoff. And it's a pass to McCaffrey, who barely held on to it. And it was a very short gain. Again, he tried to look before he held on, was able to hold on to it. And we have another handoff, this time to McCaffrey. And he gets 2. Oh, yeah. So Jones had been hurt on the previous drive, but he looks fine now. Third and 5. Hand off to McCaffrey again, but again, he stopped short. See where they place it. Going to be 4th and 2. Did the Bears intercept it, or did they get intercepted? That is the question. Okay. Jones back to pass. And he goes long. Oh, did he get that? Yes, he did. Over the shoulder catch. And Pearsall appears to be hurt. Clark forced him out of bounds. So the ball spotted at the 6. We got a quick handoff to McCaffrey. And second effort gets him to the 2. Let's see if the Cardinals can make another stand. Pickens dropped it. That was quite the catch by Pearsall. Hit him in the face mask, and he was able to pin it with his hands towards his helmet. And now he's back out there. And it's a fake pass, and he passes it to Juszczyk. Easy touchdown. First time he's gotten any action today. Came at the right time. And the extra point by Pinheiro is good. 10:50 left in the game. And Jones is back to limping again. With the 49ers' record of recent success, they are always going to be a tough out. especially on the road. But man, the Cardinals have had their chances. They're clearly a better team than they were last year, certainly than the year before that. But they've been hurt by injuries too. So let's see what goes on. Okay. Is that Ayaporta or Laporta? I know Laporta's the tight end with the Lions. Okay. What team is Laporta with? Okay. Piñeiro's ready to kick it off. Let's see what the Cardinals can do on the offense here. And it is kicked out of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So they'll get good field position at the 35 to start. There's George Kittle doing a bit of a dance, talking to one of the tight ends. Murray's in the gun, back to pass. And he finally got a very long reception. Harrison Jr. Gain of 32. Oh, the Lions are playing on Monday night, right? Okay. Yeah, you're going to have to wait a while. Murray's under center now. After that finally big passing play, it's handed off to Benson, and he's trying to get around. There was penetration by the defense, and he ends up losing 2. The running game has evaporated as far as the running backs are concerned. Like I said, Murray's got to regain his running mojo as Jones is trying to warm up. It's officially 2nd and 12. Zay Jones is in motion. Murray's back to pass. And, oh, there he goes. Oh, no, he's going to throw it. Oh, he got it. Did he get it? No. Harrison dropped it, but there is a flag on the play in the vicinity. Let's see who they call it against. Pass interference on the defense in the end zone. Oh, that's huge. Huge. Oh, hey, Jade. Ronaldo Green ran into Jones. Yeah. Another drop by Harrison. So now here we go with the run, and Benson is stuffed. I don't know what the heck's going on with the O-line on the run game. This is a time when I think Murray should do one of those naked bootlegs. It's an I formation, and instead he's going to pass it to McBride. Touchdown! Yes! All right. It was a bit close. Too close for comfort. Oh. Okay, they're back in this thing. It is now 13-12. Ryland has to hit the extra point to make sure it's tied. And it is good. We are tied up. That was a very high pass, but McBride got both feet in and managed to hold on to the ball. And Jade, you came by at the right time. I had some horrible lagging problems and had to reconnect twice. Same issue you had earlier today. But I figured out how to do the reconnect thing. Much to Nash's relief. The thing is, when I broadcast the Arizona State game last night, no problems whatsoever. And nothing changed in terms of what I did today. Turned everything off but the TV and the lamp up there so I could be relatively well lit. Turned off the mobile AC that you see right here. Printer's off. All the musical things I have are off. Here's my stereo setup. I don't know if I necessarily have it figured out. It's in the fourth quarter. So things are now finally getting interesting after a pair of field goals by each team for the first three quarters. They've chosen the fourth quarter to finally score touchdowns. Oh, that's funny. Good Lord. Hey, Jade, you want to be a mod too? Yeah, the only thing different from yesterday is that there was a street fair to mark the fall. So they had a bunch of people come in because this is we're still surrounded by rural country here. Hillsboro's something of an exurb. So had people from the farms come and have their booths, kind of mini farmers market, along with some booths from Hillsborough and Washington County on the services they provide here. The parks, the recreation, the libraries, the police. I bought about $30 worth of food I couldn't afford, but I figure what the hell. Support your local business. So, and it was pretty damn loud because there was a kids' music school that was advertising right outside my window as Ryland kicks it off, and it's being returned by the 49ers. It's not Sky Moore this time. It's 31. Whoever he is, he only gets to the 27. And then there was the further down the line entertainment. A couple of bands were playing, and the headliner was extremely loud. So in addition to 2 sets of speakers blasting through my big windows and some very unrhythmic drumming by kids, it was a wonder I could be heard over the racket. So, first down for the Niners. Jones is back to pass. He gets it off to McCaffrey, who bowls his way close to a first down. So, it looks like Jones has gotten a brace put on his left knee. And it is 2nd and 1. I'm not referring to you, Nash. I'm referring to the kids out there. And they do a draw play to McCaffrey, and he easily gets the first down. And about 2 more. So, 7:45 left in the 4th. Oh, Jade, I don't remember if I asked. Oh, okay. Let me go ahead and mod you now that you've approved. As far as what the food they had, it was what I bought was pie, Brumbleberry's deep dish, garlic flavored carrot sticks, as Brian Robinson is the runner and he gets a lot. He's in Cardinals territory at the 40 as the clock winds down to 7 minutes. There was also, what the hell else today? Lemongrass beef jerky and a maple donut. A very big maple donut. So Robinson making his worth felt for the Niners. It's placed actually at the 41 as McCaffrey gets another run to the 36. But there are a bunch of other booths with a bunch of other stuff. Arts and crafts type deals. Food carts on the other end of the building that's right there. A lot of food to be had. Pearsall's in motion as there's a toss to McCaffrey. This time he is stuffed. And Calais Campbell gets his first tackle of the night, or the day. And he's mad about being asked to come out. Giving the coaches some guff. So Cardinals are showing blitz, but they back off of it. And Jones passes it. Oh, it's picked off! Go, baby! Go, baby! Go, baby! It's number 42 who gets it to the Cardinals 40. Oh, yeah! Let's go! Let's freaking go! I got saliva going all over the place. I don't care. That was Taylor hyphen something or other. I'm sorry if I don't have these guys memorized. Beat Pearsall to the pass. Taylor Demeroff. Taylor Demerson. Okay. So, 5:08 to go in the game. The Cardinals can put it away if they manage the clock right and get this drive going. Murray back to pass. Gets it to Dortch. Ooh, he's hit hard by Winters. He only got a yard out of that. Glad to have you both witnessing my going crazy. Yeah, great open field tackle. .430 left now. Wilson in motion. Murray's going to fake the handoff to Benson, and now he's going to run it himself, and he gets a couple of yards. Good effort. Got to about the 43 and a half. But it's third down. As the clock continues to run, coming up to the 4-minute mark. As Robert Saleh, the defensive coordinator of the Niners, looks on. And Murray's doing the audible thing. Time is running down on the play clock. They get it off in time. Blitz is coming, and it's batted down by Warner. Damn it. Cowboys turnover. The Cardinals are undefeated. The winner of this game will remain undefeated in the NFC West. So we have a punt. Sky Moore is calling for a fair catch. He's driven all the way back to the 5 with 3:29 left. So the 49ers have a chance to drive down the field and possibly end it. Let's see if the Cardinals defense can rise to the occasion and halt them. All right, let's see what we got here. Pearsall's in motion. Jones is in under center. Hands it. Nope. Fakes the pass. Oh, it's batted down by Wilson. Only 3 seconds went off the clock. So if they can lather, rinse, repeat, Cardinals will get the ball back really quick. The ball's actually at the 6. Pearsall's in motion again. Jones back to pass again. He's in trouble. Oh, there's a holding penalty. They might get a safety out of this. He's trying to scurry out. Got tackled at the line of scrimmage. Oh, they might have done what they were hoping to do to Arizona earlier in the quarter. Holding offense occurred in the end zone. It's a safety. Yeah, baby, yeah. Calais Campbell, in his 18th year in the league, at least, he came out flying. And one of the other Cardinals was there in the end zone too. I think It was 52 Birch that got held. Wow, I did not expect that as a score. I mean, with the way the 49ers had been moving the ball in the second half, wow. All the Cardinals have to do, really, is get the running game moving somehow, take time off the clock, force the 49ers to call timeouts. Ugh. It's a minor miracle Jones was able to get out with that bum leg of his, because the Cardinals were flying trying to get him. You missed the safety, Jade. I don't know if it's scoregami. I'll have to check later. But low-scoring games typically aren't scoregamis. Yes. The Niners held Calais Campbell as he was trying to get a sack of Jones in the end zone. That happened when the Cardinals went to the Super Bowl and played the Steelers. They got a safety that way when someone was holding Darnell Dockett trying to get to Ben Roethlisberger. So, Piñeiro's going to kick it at the 15, actually at the 20. And it's going to be taken by Dortch at the 10. And he's got some running room and gets to the 35. 3:10 left now in the game. I need a drink. So the Eagles and Bucks will enter into next weekend undefeated, and that'll be the game of the week for the morning next Sunday. Let's see what happens here. They hand it off to Benson. Oh, no, he keeps it himself. And he slides just around the first down mark. I don't know if he got it. No, he was short. And 49ers have yet to call timeout, so the clock is running down. Let's see if they can get a push. And Benson gets it, and he gets the first down. Good push by the offensive line for a change. And San Francisco calls a timeout. Once again, the Cardinals have come back from the dead, just like last year, except last year was a bigger deficit. Okay. Yes, crunch time indeed. Okay. 2:18. They put some time back on the clock, and Murray's going to run it. Oh, and earlier in the game, Jade, James Conner went out with a very bad leg injury. It may have been broken. And we got another entry in the crowd. Come on in, take off your jacket and stay a while. Feel free to chat us up. So San Francisco's forced to burn another timeout. It's 2nd and 9. And again, time was put back on the clock. Yes, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm loath at self-promotion. All right, the ball's right at the 50. Ball's handed off to Benson, who is trying to maneuver his way through, did not get a thing. And the clock is going to go down to the 2-minute warning. Ugh. Oh, about that Packers-Browns game, Tom Grossi was going nuts. He couldn't believe how bad the Packers played down the stretch. And there was a blocked field goal in that game, too. 3 games today had blocked field goals. The Eagles-Rams had 2 of them. Both were done by the Eagles. The last one was to prevent a last-second win by the Rams, and they wound up returning it for a touchdown. There was the Jets-Buccaneers. The Jets were able to return that for a touchdown and punctuated their comeback when they were previously down by 17. Then the Bucs come back and kick a game-winning field goal. Chase McLaughlin had 6 attempts. He made all of them except for the one that was blocked. And then there was the one that the Browns blocked on the Packers. Solar eclipse energy. But that's the moon that's getting the eclipse, not us. I'm rarely well versed on astrology in terms of how the planet alignments can affect your daily life. So, got a lot of the commercials going on. Fox really pushing their shows during the commercial breaks. And we have a Felicity Huffman sighting after that mess she had with her kids trying to get into schools on scholarships they wouldn't have earned otherwise. At least she pled guilty and did her contrition in her time, unlike Lori Loughlin and her husband. So, let's see what happens. Murray's back to pass. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Oh, he dropped it again. Zay Jones. Both teams have had trouble handling the ball. He had it. Oh. He had until he hit the ground. Gillikin punts it off. Oh, it gets out into the end zone. Gillikin tried to pooch it enough. Now it's only a 2-point lead, so the Niners can win if they get a field goal. So 1:46 left. And the defense has got to Understatement of the millennium. Really step up now. Jones is back to pass. He's under duress, and it's incomplete. Trying to get Pearsall, but two guys were bearing down on him, and I don't know how well he can move with that leg brace on the left side. Okay. Jones in the gun. McCaffrey's in motion. It's now an empty backfield. And he gets off the pass really quick, gets a first down with Ton just getting the catch. And they're going to let the clock run down, try and save the timeout for if they get in field goal range. I don't know how good Pinheiro is from long distance as we get another quick throw done. Another first down, this time Sky Moore. And now the Cardinals are blitzing, and it's dropped. Oh, no, they got a flag. Taylor Demerson, the guy who got the interception, appears to have been flagged for pass interference, which stops the clock. Oh, they're going hands to the face, and it's not him who got called for the penalty. It was number 29. So ball's at the 46. It's only a 5-yard penalty, but it's an automatic first down. And Jones get the pass off again to Bourne to Cardinals territory at the 47. Clock is still running. Jones is trying to get things together. Back to pass, another quick pass. Oh no, Bourne got extra yardage after getting hit twice. It's now down to 30 seconds. Jones back to pass again, and now he's having trouble finding somebody. He just throws it away. 25 seconds left. Yeah, another game coming down to the wire. Broncos and Chargers were the only other close game for the afternoon schedule. Oh, you're getting the Cardinals game now yourself. Okay. Hopefully you can still stick with me on the stream. 2nd and 10. Jones, back to pass. They're going to do the screen to McCaffrey. Oh, no. Ugh. And he got to the 16 of the Cardinals. They're just going to spike it. So Pinheiro can get a wonderful opportunity to kick the game winner. Ugh. Tom Grossi may not be the only one who gets heartbroken by a late field goal. And Jones drops like a rock into the middle so Pinheiro can have a great angle. Four seconds left. Morstead will be the holder. Ball's at the 20. It'll be a 35-yarder. Yep. Perfect. Mac Jones looks like he's in tears after all he went through. I can't cry anymore. I'm all cried out from life. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, Purdy was hurt with that turf toe in the first game. They thought he might be able to come back today because he was recovering very well, but ultimately they decided to, as a precaution, to just leave him out and let Jones run the show. And he did a pretty good job, I must admit. Kyle Shanahan's the quarterback whisperer, and he seems to have regained his form. Thank you both for stopping by. So, actually, the Cardinals will be back on prime time on Thursday. They get their first, an actual QB whisperer. So, I'm going to see if I can't get a webcam because I'll only be able to see the game on my computer unless I figure out how to transfer the signal over to my Fire TV. But I definitely am going to be streaming that one because it's rare to see the Cardinals do well, number one, and well enough, number two, to see them on TV locally. So thank you both for sticking with me. I'll be back in an hour with the Chiefs-Giants stream. Bye-bye. Bye, Bonds.